This is Nolen Davis, Up Social Live. I'm live right now at Grace Christian Academy. It's homecoming, and I am standing here with the Vice President of what now?
I'm the Executive Director of the school.
Executive Director of the school. Now, you're going to give us a little history about the school, correct?
Sure,
All right,
right.
talk to me about what's going on here, Grace Christian Academy. How did you guys get started and where you are right now?
Well, in this very building, it's a 100,000 square foot building. We started many years ago, but the school actually started 26 years ago this year. We're in the beginning of our 26th year. The church started 36 years ago.
Okay.
And Grace Christian Academy was started with several families that wanted to see Christian schools so we could have instill Christian values into our children. So now we're here 26 years later, we're revamping things, we're relaunching ourselves, and we went back to our original name, Grace Christian Academy. So there's so many things that we're doing here. We brought in Terrence Duncan, our athletic director, and of course we have many other opportunities. Our booster club's getting revamped. We have several different things that go on in the building at the same time. We have a daycare, an early learning development center. So some of our kids have even started from birth, graduated from high school, gone to college, and come back and taught for us.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So how early do you start them?
Well, we started at 6 weeks old.
6 weeks old. That's a brand new spanking baby. I'm trying to tell you, I've not seen a baby that new in a long time. I got 3 kids myself. And then you take them all the way to high school.
We take them all the way to 12th grade, and we start them learning not only Christian values, but we teach them a variety of things. Our pre-K graduation, you would not want to miss it. I was very proud of our kids. For 48 minutes, we had 8 of our students standing up there telling us all 50 capitals, telling us about the solar system, telling us about the 7 continents. They were able to go up there, each one of them, and say it all together, do sign language, speak in English, speak in French, and speak, of course, in Spanish because we're multinational here. We have an international environment here. We have over 50 international children from Europe, from South America, and from Asia.
Now, how do you get so many international kids to get here?
Well, we have a connection. We used to start with probably about 4 to 5 families, and the word got out that we were welcoming international students. We have an ELC program that helps these kids develop, but their deal is they want to get a high school diploma from a Christian school so that they can go to an American college. And so we have that connection. And you probably don't know this, but we have 3 schools in China that are Grace Christian Academy accredited schools.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now today is a special day. We're looking at homecoming today,
That's right.
correct?
That's right.
I hear that they're out there kicking butt as far as football is concerned.
That's right.
Of course, the Christian way is what I'm saying, but they're out there kicking butt as far. What's the score out there? I think
the score is
50-0.
50 to 0.
55 to 0?
Or 55.
55 to 0.
That's right.
Man, those are some hard Christians out there.
That's
All right.
right.
All right. 55 to 0, homecoming. Are we doing the homecoming king and queen? Are we doing
We
the
did the
crowning?
homecoming king and queen. We did that before we started our game, and we did that all in our gym. And so we had some alumni come back because that's what homecoming's about. And so we have a great relationship with our previous years, and we're connected with our church, Grace Church, which is just down the street.
Okay, all right. Is there anything you want to add before you go?
No, I just want to thank you so much for your time. But Grace Christian Academy is a place where you can come and feel safe about bringing your kids. We're all about family and we're all about God, but we're here about making your kids great.
Boom. All right.
Thank you.
We're going to get some other people up here to get some interviews going. Again, we're live right now. It's homecoming night. They're winning. They're literally kicking butt out there, 55 to 0. I want to see, I think we have some other parents that's going to come up here and speak. All right, she said, let me go on up here now and get it out the way, right? Go and get it out the way.
Hello, how are you?
How you doing? I'm Nolen Davis.
Hi, I'm Mona Jones.
Miss Rona Jones. Now, you have how many kids here?
I have 2.
2
girls.
kids.
Uh-huh.
How long have they been coming to this school?
Well, actually, this is our first year that we are here. We came across the school by being in the volleyball tournament at our previous school. And we were interested, did some research. My kids did a school visit, and they fell in love with it at the first day.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, all right. How are you enjoying homecoming out here?
Oh, I love it. I always love homecoming. You know, Texas, big football state, so anytime we have a homecoming, We're right on point.
Hey, I'm from Chicago. This is the only place that I literally seen high school football on TV, like on real TV. I
Yes,
was like,
absolutely.
that is absolutely crazy.
Yes.
So tell me some of the things that you really like about the school or that your kids like about the school.
Oh, well, they love the athletics. They love the camaraderie. They love the closeness. They love the teachers. It's a whole phenomenal experience.
Okay, all right. Anything you want to say before you go?
Oh, well, go Eagles.
Go Eagles. All right, that's what we're talking about. Go Eagles. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank
Have
you.
a good one.
All right. So we actually have my co-host here. I'm going to have my co-host come up here for a little bit. We're really here at Grace Christian Academy. Right. It's been a long day. I was actually on the radio earlier today. I got a speech to do tomorrow at 8:30.
Yes.
For Divas Day, so in less than 12 hours, I'm going to be on again. But everybody knows this lady. This is Catherine Pierce.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
What's going on now? We're out here sponsoring today. So let's talk about what we're sponsoring, what we're doing out here.
Okay, so we are doing, we're actually promoting our healthcare product, which is pretty amazing. So Terrence, who is the director here, asked us to come out to talk to his parents about what we do. And
Yes.
so we have a healthcare product actually with a company that started in 1907.
Yes.
So they've been around just a few years. And they actually can provide health insurance for people generally about half the price of Blue Cross Blue Shield and any of those companies.
Sure.
And some of you know my personal story, which is I was paying $650 a month, $7,500 deductible, and now I'm paying $256 a month with critical care, accident, and a robust health plan. 20 doctor's visits a year, 6 chiropractic, and 2 specialties. Can't beat it.
So we just really came to educate everybody on
Yes.
exactly what's out there as
Yes.
far as options when it comes to health care, because a lot of people don't even really realize.
No, actually, when Trump signed legislation last year, he allowed the other companies to compete. And so now this company can actually compete, and it's considered health care. There's no penalty if you don't have health care, and this company, quite frankly, is the bomb.
Yes.
We actually went to the headquarters, we went to meet the people, we met the president, and we're super impressed about their heart to change healthcare in the country.
All right, all right. Well, I'm going to let you get out there and talk to
Sure.
some of the parents.
Absolutely.
I'm going to see if I can talk to some of the parents. We got people out here eating right now. Lot of food, a lot of good time, a lot of cheering going on. They're winning
Yes.
100%, like literally. It's almost 100 to 0. Like
Yes,
it's literally,
almost.
right? It's 55 to 0 as of right now. I thought they were going to stop the game, but they're still
No,
going.
Terrence said I think after like
47,
46 or 40, yeah, whatever it is, but no, they're still going. So
Okay, all right. So we're going to see if we can get Terrence up here and we'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
So we're back here at Grace Christian Academy, and we have some alumni. And you're Megan?
Yes,
All right, Megan, when did you graduate from here?
last year, 2019.
Last year? How long were you here for?
I was here since kindergarten, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So kindergarten all the way to, high school, senior in high school. Man, tell me about the experience here.
It was great. Everyone here is just like family, I grew up with so many people, and like you just make so many great connections, not only with your classmates but with your teachers, and you just grow up with you just like a big old family. Like your teachers are like your mom or aunt and uncle, and
Right.
your coaches are just so amazing. Everyone's just a great influence on your life, and it's just life changing.
So what did you play?
I played like, what's your question? Like,
Right, when you say your coaches.
Yes.
So I was thinking, what did you play? Volleyball?
Oh yeah,
track?
I played volleyball, basketball, and football.
Oh, so you wasn't confused about the question. You didn't know which one to give
Yeah.
you. Okay, all right. I see you're an all-star. So what are you doing now?
I'm going to San Jack now, studying education,
Okay.
and I am a junior high volleyball coach.
Oh, good for you. Good job. Good job. So you came back for homecoming. How are you liking the experience here today?
It's awesome. It's great
you
to
still
be back.
know some of the kids,
Yeah,
right?
I do, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what is the score now?
The score? I don't know. I think the game's over.
Oh, okay, because it was 55-0. They should have shut it down a while ago, is what I'm thinking. But okay, all right. So, you're here with Ben as well, correct? All right, Ben, come on up here. Thank you, Megan. All right, Ben, how are you, sir? I'm doing well. It's getting to be a little bit loud in here, so we're going to try to control. We're going to have to raise our voices a little bit. When did you graduate?
I also graduated last year.
Okay. All right. When did you? How long were you here?
I was only here for 3 years.
For 3 years. Why did you transfer here?
My aunt got it. So we call it a transfer.
Okay. So how did you like the last 2 years?
I liked it. I love the people here. I love the teachers, the coaches.
So what are you doing now?
I'm going to
University of Houston.
studying business.
Business? What do you think you want to do?
I'm not sure.
But you want to get into business some way, somehow. Okay, all right, Ben. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we got a guy.
We got the game-winning coach.
Game-winning coach. What's going on? How are you, coach? So you guys won the game really big out there, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was the final score?
55-0.
55-0.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the last couple of games, you won like just straight blowout, correct?
No, so we've been battling the last couple of games. Last week we actually lost, and then all of a sudden this week we decided to turn on the button and practice and get some points this week.
Okay.
Decided to get some points this week. Yes, sir. So
All right.
it was exciting.
So how long have you been the coach here?
This is my first year. First year, yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Where were
sir.
you before now?
St. Pius attended high school.
Okay.
North side. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Was there for 5 years.
Okay.
And then decided to make a jump and be a head coach.
All right. So
Yes,
now
sir.
that you're head coach over here, how do you like it here?
I love it here.
Love it here?
Love it here. So much fun. Learning six-man football is fun, number one. It's a lot of points being put up. You also give up a lot of points. But you get to score a lot of points. And
That's obvious.
yeah.
55-0. That's obvious.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. So just keep battling to get into work. These kids have worked hard. The last past couple of seasons haven't really been successful, and these kids have stuck with it so far. But they keep battling. And it's fun to watch them grow each year.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. So what about the culture for the kids? How is it different here than the other schools that you've been in?
So these kids here, it's a small school. We have 241 kids in the school, and so it's a small school. We only have 10 people on the team. So learning how to play together, learning how to be a brotherhood on the field, that's what we're trying to build here. We're trying to build men and trying to build a brotherhood and getting those guys to understand that we're accountable for each other, not just for ourselves, but for each other. And when we're accountable for each other and we take responsibility for what we're doing, we're successful on the field. Right. So that's what we're trying to work on here. We're trying to build that culture. Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say before you go, Coach?
Decide to fly. Go Eagles.
All right. Hey, congratulations
I
on your
appreciate you so
win,
much.
man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Still here at Grace Christian Academy, and now we have Dr. Smith. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you for being here today.
Hey, thank you for having
You
us.
bet.
Hey, so you guys had a big win out there. It's homecoming night. What do you do here, Dr. Smith?
Well, I'm the head of school,
Okay.
and so it's been really great to see these all of our alumni coming back today. We had a great crowd today. It was awesome to see all of our fans supporting the boys out there. I mean, it's been an up and down season, but boy, they've been fighting hard. They've been getting a bit better every week, so it really has been an exciting time for us.
Okay, all right. So I've gotten some alumni that I've talked to.
Yeah.
Talked to the coach. Talked to some other people on staff. I'd like to get your view of what is Grace Christian Academy all about? What are you guys really giving these kids that's making them come back?
Absolutely. Well, Grace Christian Academy is about 4 things. We are about empowering academic excellence. We want to make sure our kids are learning great things in the classroom. We're about helping them igniting a passion for God. We're a Christian school, and we believe that's an important piece of everything that we do. We want to make sure they learn to identify their strengths and talents, because we believe God has created every one of them unique. We want to help them to be servants, and we help them to be leaders. And that focuses a lot more on the football field, because on our athletic pride, we want them to be competitive. We want them to be committed. We want them to have show a lot of character. We want them to show that they have, that their play is contagious. So when they get out there, that people want to be around and people want to join what's going on around here at the school.
Got you. Now, I've seen that you all have a much smaller school because you have 240 some odd students, starting at 6 weeks all the way to literally seniors in high school.
Absolutely.
Now, with that being said, a couple of the people here that were alumni talked about it being a family environment. So by being a small school, does that automatically happen, or what do you all implement to make it that
I don't know that automatically happens, but we work a lot on really helping our kids understand that we are a family. We're here to support each other, we're encouraged, and we talk about purpose a lot, that everybody's got a purpose. And so our job, everybody's job, our kids help kids, our teachers help kids, and we help each other achieve our purpose. And so you'll hear a lot of us talk about preparing for greatness. And that's what we talk about every day in our opening ceremonies, as well as in class and throughout athletics or anything else. We're preparing for greatness. And so that creates that kind of like fan base, that we are in this together to help each other become the person that God created us to be.
All right. Anything you want to say before you go back to school?
Go Eagles.
All right.
Hey, man. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Thank you. All right. So, all right, for the grand finale, we're still at Grace Christian Academy. Great day for the homecoming situation. Blowout game. I've talked to alumni. I've talked to the head of the school. I've talked to some of everybody. I've talked to the coach, but I've not talked to you yet. But everybody is still lacing their whole interviews with this family feel, right?
Yes.
What do you think this whole family thing is about?
Well, first off, like I said, I believe this family field was founded by our executive. You got a chance to talk to Pastor Marta. You got a chance to talk to our leadership. That has already been established. I'm a big believer in private Christian schools for that very reason. We have a direction here. Obviously, we have a purpose. We have a higher purpose. We serve our God. That's what we are. But that family feel was already here. That's why everybody's interconnected. What we've done, sort of relatively new people like myself, is just kind of made some tweaks to the athletic department. And we've been really beneficiaries of that particular atmosphere. And man, I'm telling you, it's just as you probably found out tonight, it's a lot of love here. Absolutely. A lot of people we can trust, a lot of parents who love this school, who grew up at this school, alumni who come back that still remember that family atmosphere. So it's been a real blessing, man. We just happen to be a part of it.
All right. Now, you've been at other schools.
Yes, I have.
In comparison, why is this school so special?
Well, I mean, I always like to link, particularly as a Christian, I always like to link everything to what God's purpose is. And I think God has an ordained purpose for this particular organization. It's been a real blessing to be a part of it. You can feel that, you can see that with everybody you talk to. At least that's my opinion. I'm not saying that other places don't necessarily have that, but it's just here, it's just a little bit different. It's something that we actively discuss, we actively talk about, we really go out to seek relationships with each other, build those relationships and cultivate those relationships. And so, and if you dig into the history, man, you got people here who've been connected for their whole lives. You got people who've been here for 25, 30 years, who were students here, now they're teachers here, and they've come back and they still love just being in this atmosphere. So like I said, it's a real blessing.
So even with it having the family feel, everything is Christian based, what kids are you looking for to implement? Like, do you understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
So, sometimes you're looking for certain players on the team.
Right.
What type of people and what type of children are you looking for to implement in this culture that you guys have?
Right. Well, see, the ironic part about this, I guess, particularly as a Christian, there's really no ideal model.
Right.
One of the things that's unique about our school is it's an international program. We literally have kids here from around the world. We have a lot of kids, and you met them. We got kids from Asia, from Bahamas. In fact, we just got 11 kids from Colombia just here a month. And they all been implemented, even though they come from various backgrounds, have various backgrounds themselves. Man, just that love, that our vision of what we want to be able to do as an environment that can bring anybody in, come in, join us, join that family. Like you said, you can feel that from the first few days. So that's something that we just try to cultivate throughout. Obviously, we have a purpose. We want to be able to go out and serve and to be able to build that community as best as we possibly can. So like I said, it's been a lot of fun.
All right.
Yeah.
So, hey, I know it's getting late. What do you want to say before we go?
Well, I just want to say first of all, thank you, Captain Pierce. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank
you can't. I'm sure you don't hear that enough, so I'll say it again.
I don't.
Nolen
Really,
Davis
I don't.
is awesome. Captain Pierce is awesome.
Thank you,
I
man.
mean,
I'm
you
messing
guys
with that.
are.
Thank
So, man, I really appreciate you guys. This platform that you have ever since, and pretty much from our first day we connected.
Yes.
And I think it's so fun to be able to connect with people who have that purpose, who have that drive, who are looking to serve others, which you and Catherine always know how to do. And when you get people who are on a mission together, we get to enjoy it together. And so tonight has been indicative that I'm not surprised that it was a great night. I mean, about the game itself, that was wonderful. I'm more excited about the fellowship with you guys and everybody in our community. So it's been a real blessing.
All right. Hey, man, I want to thank you for having us. Absolutely appreciate it. Love to see you back at Up Social Network.
Oh, don't worry.
We're there every Thursday. And you can definitely come back to the radio station. So
Awesome.
we're Step Up Radio right now. We're literally taking our platform, going to FM. So you're welcome to come.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nolen.
All right, not a problem. Hey, we're right here, Grace Christian Academy. It's late. I need to get home. I need to get out of here. But until next time, love to live to love, and